Hello, I'm Marshall Lenamere, and this is Operation Last Chance, January of 1945, Japan. I have two tech rolls. I'm going to roll one for improved factories and one for jet fighters. And again, I've done very well tech-wise this game. That's one success, so improved factories is completed, and the first stage of jet fighters is completed. I can assure you that I will never get jet fighters. The game will end long before then. But it is of little matter. Okay, so I'm purchasing 4 destroyers for 24, because I have improved construction. A battleship, I'm doing the first 2 stages for 34. 3 militia, that's 44. 2 militia, 40. No, 40, 44, 50. And so I can't actually purchase this militia. I'm on 50. This militia upgrade, this is a militia upgrade. I'm going to remove a militia and build another infantry. And yeah, that's the purchase. Okay, so we're going to go into our combat moves. Just checking, I'm still waiting for a response, but to see from my ally, not my ally, from my fellow player. Okay, but I will be... Okay, so these 2 destroyers are going to move into Season 54. Now these 2 fighters... No, one fighter is going to go onto Maritime Air Patrol in Season 38. I'm going to use 2 kamikaze strikes as well. I believe I can use 2 per year. I should have been using more. And I'm going to use them in this zone against the Americans. Now I'm going to take 2 fighters and participate in the attack over here. I'm going to send 2 submarines. Also to attack. And then 2 tactical bombers and the medium bomber are also participating. So they're all attacking these 2 advanced submarines and fast battleships. Okay. I'm going to put the 1 tactical bomber on... Oh, where are they going to land? A tactical bomber and a medium bomber are going to go on Maritime Air Patrol. Another 1 tactical bomber is not going on Maritime Air Patrol. And that's about it for combat. Okay, so I'll start, unless I'm doing something here. How many? Something. Three. An infantry and an artillery are coming from Benares into southern India, along with an artillery and 3 infantry. They're all attacking this territory. Okay, so that's all my combat. Okay, so now I'll do some rolls. So I presume these submarines are going to try to submerge, because otherwise I'll just die. This will be an interesting circumstance. So, roll. This is hitting at a 6, so that's a hit. I presume there will be a disagreement between the two about who selects the casualties, in which case a dice will be rolled to see who gets removed. I'll select I'll ask you in our Discord server if if you can both agree, then we'll take that hit. If not, then black is American. So I believe America gets to choose. So it'll be the Soviet sunk. I believe that's all correct. If you can agree, we'll do that. Okay, so that sub's sunk, and this fighter is on that. So now for the attack. For the 2 kamikazes, I believe they're both at 7, with target select at 3. That's 2 hits. One hit to target select and one's not, so well, one battleship has to be damaged, and then target select will hit the damaged battleship. I think that's legal. So that's one fast battleship sunk by Japanese kamikazes. Okay. So all the units are crossing the river. It doesn't affect artillery. So the artillery is still attacking at 3. First strike at 3. A hit, so that'll be an infantry removed. And then the SNLF is at 2 because he's at 3 because he doesn't suffer a penalty. So he'll be the blue dice. At 3. Then the infantry are 2 of the infantry are at 2 because they're supported by artillery, and then the 1 infantry who will use this line colored dice is at 1. That's A hits with the SNLF, so that's this. So then they all respond. They're at 4. The Gurkhas are not in a mountain territory and do not claim any bonus. That's A hits on defense. So that's A infantry killed. Now do I want to... No, I'm not going to retreat. So now that is known... So now the 4 dice are at... Oh, I guess everyone's at 3. Everyone's at 3 now. And everyone missed. That's wonderful. The defenders at 4. They missed as well. So we'll continue. Again, everyone's at 3. That looks like... I'll take what Tabletop Simulator says, that is 3 hits. Defenses at 4. That is 1 hit. So that was a counter-attack. With southern India being occupied once again by Japanese forces. That round was not straight. There are lots of rounds that aren't straight. Okay. So now for the biggest battle. I'll double check to see if there's been any response on this. No, there is not. I'll take this to the battle board. I presume the submarines are going to attempt to submerge, but if they are hit, then they still get to fire back. But then how they first strike? Yeah, they still get to fire back. But they're no longer first strike. I believe that's how that works. I'm going to assume that because I haven't gotten a response. So, 2 submarines there. If they're attempting to submerge, then only the 2 aircraft that I put on map can hit them. And the 1 aircraft that is not on map cannot hit them. Heck, where am I going to land the other one? I'll just put them all on map. All those 3 aircraft. The 2 fighters are obviously not. Two submarines rolling at 3 first strike. They can only hit the battleship. So that's 1 hit, and the battleship is sunk. So now for the 3 aircraft on map. That's all hits, so then they'd be sunk. Okay, so then they'd be sunk, and I'm actually not sure if they can hit these submarines. So if they were not, if they did not choose to submerge, then they would also be first strike. I'll just roll. So I'll delay posting the video until I've gotten a response, and I'll just put it in the description which was selected if. So if they did not stay on map, if they did not choose to submerge, then they got a hit against a submarine. So depending on the response, a submarine will or will not be sunk. I believe that that's how that would work. So I'll just put 2 submarines here, but it might well only be 1 submarine. Okay, so this fighter is going to remain on maritime. Actually, there's not really many submarines anymore. Okay, so now non-combat movement. These two destroyers are going to move here, so they've gone 1 to avoid participating in this combat. Now they'll move 2, pick up an infantry and a marine, and move 3 back and drop them in Nanking. I believe that's legal. Now this fleet is going to move here. Actually, yes, they're going to move here. There's still those 3 advanced subs. The fighter's going to go on map. Going to land on this fighter is going to land on this fleet carrier. The other fighter, one of the fighters that went 1, 2, will return go 3, 4, and land on this carrier. I believe everything is legal. So the 3 aircraft that are on map, they're all going to land back in Formosa, except for one which will remain on maritime air patrol. And the other fighter will return and land in Korea. Let me see what's in the hundredth. There is a fighter there. The other fighter will land in Nanking. There we are. Okay. So those 3 aircraft are on map. No, one tactical bomb is on map. My apologies. Okay. So now I'll place units, and then I'll collect income. Okay. So the battleship's obviously going to go 1 to here, where it's going to be waiting. Be placed. 4 destroyers. They're all going to go into Season 38. So this is a militia upgrade. I have 1 militia upgrade. I'm going to do it in Cochin, China. Just going to remove a militia, place an infantry there, and then I'm going to place 2 militia, 1 in each of them. I have another 2 militia. I'm going to place 1 in Beijing. Oh, if I will be allowed, I think I will be. I'll just. No, I shan't. That isn't. Position is tense enough. Okay, I'll put 1 militia there and 1 militia in the 97th. Then I'll put 2 infantry in the 97th. And 1 infantry in Calcutta. After that, I think I end my turn on 37 or 38. 37, and then I get my wartime economy. 37. Oh, that's 8. Sorry, 45. And then bonus. I have none of these. I have one of these. No, 2. So that's 2. None of those. Peking and Shantung. 1, 2, and then 3, 4. So $4 bonus. So 49. So that's my turn. Thank you for watching, and I'll pass it on to Britain and France.